what's up, guys? Listen, today we're gonna talk about accountability and the people that you put yourself around. Because when you put yourself around the right people, we can hold you accountable to the thing that you do. I'm telling you, greatness is upon you at that point. Yup. Listen, it's a thing that Eric Thomas doing, right? And he said, small steps, great distances. And so, the thing you gotta realize is, if you're gonna get to another level, if you're gonna get to a new point, one of the things I had to do is I had to get myself around people who's gonna hold me accountable, right? Who's gonna say, look, I'm your man, it's like I'm your friend, like we homies, we boys. But at the same time, I don't care about your feelings. I need you to be successful. I need you to do the best you can do. And so what he doing is, he just like, look, understand that you wanna go home, but you can't go home, because if you go home, what need to get done, not gonna get done, right? And so, and he like, look, you might get lazy, you might get lackadaisical on your own, and I'm not gonna let that happen to you, right? He like, so I told him my grades, and he like, that's sweet, but there's room for improvement. And so he told me his grades and he doing good, like he murdered in the game, but I told him, that's sweet, but there's room for improvement. And for the rest of the year, that's what it's gonna be. And so, this is the thing, guys. I was a man of pride, right? And I'm like, look, I'm not gonna go to nobody for help, right? I went the first market period, no help. Hear me out, yup. Second market period, no help, right? I'm talking about I ain't asking teacher for nothing. I'm talking about I ain't gonna ask for no assistance from the people upstairs who was there, right? I didn't like it was like everything that was needed. It was right there. All the friends that I needed was right there, right? All the teachers that I needed was right there. Yet I didn't use it, right? And I tried to do this whole 12th grade thing on my own. Listen to me, guys. Not even the first market period was hard. The second market period was. The first market period, they was like light. The second market period is when they really start. They start bringing out the work, right? And me trying to do it all on my own, because I thought I could bring what I did in the first market period to the second market period, and I was gonna be sweet. Listen, when they start piling up that senior project, when they start piling up all that classwork, when they start piling up the class projects, yup, and the tests, yup, and the studying, yup, and they say, look, you gotta read 3-4 chapters, and you gotta type this, and you gotta type that, and you gotta search this, you gotta search that, right? And you gotta do this homework, and you got that homework. Come on. And the only thing you can think about is, man, this is a lot. And I try to tackle all this on my own, and then I see my grades slipping. And in my mind, I said, look, you trying to do this thing alone, but you can't do it alone yet. I still kept going on my own, and my grades kept slipping, they kept slipping, right? And so, like I said, guys, the third market period, I said, Dunzo, throw it away. Listen, guys, I'm just being real. Like, this the year where we not on doing it alone no more. Like, this the year where we not trying to be a one-man wrecking crew no more. Because listen, in life, if it's not just one person, you might need 2 people, 3 people, 4 people. Like, all right, listen, take it like this. When your mother was delivering you, when your mother was having you, it wasn't just one doctor in the room, it was multiple. When they was building the home, it wasn't just one construction worker, it was multiple. When you see a show on TV, it ain't just the host, it's multiple people, right? When you watch me, right, I need the people that's on the other side of the screen. This year, right, this is what I want you to do. Go find one other person, at least. Listen, it ain't gotta just be one, right? But I'm saying find at least one other person. Go find a group of people. I don't care what it is. Look in your circle. Like, if you're saying there isn't no one, you better start searching. All right, let me slow down. So. All right, I don't know, maybe about 2 months ago, right? Me and my senior project group was getting together, and we was like, look, we gonna do this, we gonna do that, we gonna do this, and we thought we had the big dreams, guys, and we like, We're gonna get this out the way. We're gonna get that out the way. Get this out the way. Listen, this was the downfall of the whole thing. Nobody held no one accountable, and nobody held each other to their word. We was talking, but we wasn't serious in the moment that we were talking. And so you're gonna find yourself speaking big game. But when you're speaking that big game, I want you to say it around people, because you see, who you say it around is gonna start watching you to make sure you do what you do. But understand, since you said it in front of them, they just gonna be they watching you now. They're like, oh, I heard you talking big game. I want to see what you're gonna do though. And so I'm pretty sure that people in my class, when me and my group was talking big game, I'm pretty sure they heard us speaking the game, and now they looking at us like, y'all spoke big game, but everything you said you was gonna do, you didn't do. Alright, the toughest thing for me to do this third market period was put my pride away. And I had to go to one of my boys, and I had to go to one of my boys, Dave, and I went to my bands, and like I said in the beginning, I went to my mans, and I'm like, look, I'm sorry, but I need your help. And he like, what? I told you, Dave grades, I'm talking about they good. Like, they phenomenal. And I said, Dave, look, I need you to hold me accountable, because what's happening is, I said, look, environmental science right now, like the grades are slipping. All right, cool. I said, senior capstone, I got so much going on, like, I be forgetting to turn stuff in. He said, all right, cool. Listen, like, he was just like, okay, let's get it. He wasn't on, tell me more. He wasn't on, keep talking. He was like, let's get it. And so that's why tomorrow, when it comes to Thursday, tomorrow, when it comes to Friday, come on. It's time for me to sacrifice going home. It's time for me to sacrifice things that I want to do, so that at the end of the year, when June 8th come, I can be where I want to be. It comes a point in time where you can't hold your own weight. Like you can tug 2,000 pounds on your best day, right? But 2,001 pounds plus, you start to break. You start to crumble under pressure. You can't handle it. And that's okay. We all have our breaking points, right? But look, don't stop trying to do it alone. Just because you went to go get help does not mean that you're weak. So like, that's the mindset I had. Like, whoa, you gonna ask for help, like you gonna really be weak. Like, but what I had to realize is that if you're gonna blow up in the speaking industry, at some point you want to go ask for help. When I went to go speak to the kids at the schools this year and last year, what I had to do, I had to go ask the principal, I had to go ask the counselor, I had to go ask some teachers, I had to go ask around, right? I needed help to get into the school, to go get to the kids, right? Come on. So this is the year where you need to go find that circle. This is the year where you need to start asking. This is the year where you start opening your mouth. This is the year where we get it done. Listen, this is the year of my milestone, guys. Like, this is the year where I get the high school diploma, right? And this is not even the end of the journey, right? But it's some things that I'm taking away, right? And like, I thought I was deep, but I realized that I wasn't as deep as I was, because I ain't really had nobody holding me accountable. I ain't really had nobody helping me tug some extra weight. I've set myself back, you know, a marking period. But it's the thing, I learned from my downfall, and now my downfall gonna be my come up. My downfall about to be my come up. I made the mistakes. I made the mistakes that was needed, and now, I'm telling you, we're going all out. Me and my boy Dave, I told you, we're sitting down. All right, guys. So remember, this is the year of accountability. This is the year you get around the right group of people. This is the year where you get around that right person, right? This is the year where you open your mouth. This is the year where you start asking for help, because you're trying to tug 2,000 plus pounds, and you can't do that on your best day. And even if you can, the moment, like I said, the moment you hit 2,001 pounds, you start to break, you start to crumble. Alright? So this your boy. And I'm saying, if you go and get it, go and get it. But you can't do it alone. Have a good day, guys, and I love you.